Well, hello there everyone, welcome to 6 Alpha 82. What we quarried today is in Harlington sidings, brackets, aggregates, brackets. Now a Class 66 locomotive, top of our locomotive, hauling 16 loaded HOA hoppers from Reading to West Drayton. 1800 tons on the drawbar, 17 wagons, 288.7 yards long. Alright, road's been set for us, let's quickly prep our cab and get out of here, then we'll talk a little bit more about what this video is here to do. I'll talk a bit more about my day, because why the heck not. So cab light stays off. AWS. DSD. Smash, smash. That's cut in. We'll go brake timing. Should be in past timings on these wagons, I believe. Reverse it forward. Let the brake off. And then when we see, basically, because of how heavy this train is, you can only pull away in notch 1. Not sure how accurate that is, but we'll accept it for today's video. Premise. Notch 1, there we go. See, the amps climb. Oh, by the way, it's a reloading video, so I should have got rid of the HUD. See what I mean? I'm in notch 1 and I'm hitting against the red line. It's insane. But away we go. So, we are doing the HOA wagon pack by Skyhook Games. Honestly, looks really good. I like it. VTG. We've got Fabnaps, which is the European name for these. Fair enough. So these are the wagons. You can see we've got a load which is supposed to be aggregate. I'd put to you that that's sand, but aside from that, it's really good. By the way, my overheads are a bit funky. Reason being, I've got a mod in that's supposed to remove them, and I think it's colliding with a different mod that adds probably more detail to the later OLE. So it's just, yeah, accept it. It is bits that looks clumpy in, but others that it looks pretty good and pretty damn good. So yeah, let's move off. Notch 2. Oh, my bad. Wrong button. How good does it look though in the game right now, right? Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Actually, I need to get a screenshot. Oh, I've got a screenshot, so I don't really need one. But yeah, overall, I do enjoy the this route in general. I'm going to really quickly, I'm going to open up Steam on the other side, just so that I can sort of read through the features for this wagon pack. I, like I say, thoroughly enjoy it. So it's currently $8.99 on Steam, offer ends 16. So yeah, it'll be $8.99 if you're watching this before the 16th. Let's read the blurb. It's not all about passengers out there. Discover different freight traffic at the Skyhook Games cargo line for Train Sim Mode 4. In Volume 2, get into the nitty-gritty of hauling key aggregate services with distinctive slants of the HOA hopper. Be ready to rock and roll. Climb aboard Class 66 traction and get to work across the UK's challenging aggregate industry, featuring the modern HOA hoppers complete with VTG branding. Take on the task of moving heavy trains across passenger main lines. Keep the wheel spin under control and always be several steps ahead. The variants of the HOA hopper with Cargo Line Volume 2 include the 116 wagons that entered service in 2016. While many were built with handbrake wheels cut into the side, the batch order for VTG have clean side with no handbrake. Both of these are included. The wagons are a muted silvery grey and can appear in VTG branded, unbranded or unbranded with 9 variants of graffiti. Across a new selection of scenarios and timetable layers, take on the task of hauling aggregate across both Midland and Great Western Expressos, 2 bonus scenarios for Southeastern High Speed. Explore newly detailed areas such as Mount Sorrel Railhead, crawl out of the bustling Acton Yard and weave between Kentish commuter traffic. So, as we sort of move away, I'm going to just drag it. Go notch 7. Oh, hello 166. I've not redlined it. Works for me. So, key features of the pack. 9 variants of the HOAs. The Class 66 in EWS livery. Highly detailed feature-rich driving cabs, true-to-life performance, and handling. 3 scenarios, like 3 additional scenarios in a timetable layer, each for Midland and Great Western, plus 2 scenarios for South Eastern. Additional journey mode chapters on Midland and Great Western Express. Livery design and scenario planner compatible. Shared creations with Creators Club. Explore the trains in free roam. So, overall, what are my thoughts whilst we sort of rag our way up to 60? We get up to 60 and stay there for about 25. Well, it's 25 miles in total, so I say we get, because this isn't a fast accelerating train, let's say 20 miles or stay at speed. What are my thoughts? Overall, can't really fault it. Let's do a flyby. So see how great this looks without the stuff, without the overheads. I think my main concern, or my main sort of negative, is how many wheel flats are on these. Jesus, guys. Like, you get, you know, I'd say you get a couple of wheel flats in a train, maybe, tops, but not that many. Anyway, aside from that, though, really good. I honestly love driving it. Had some issues with my previous attempt at recording this, which nearly resulted in me failing the train. So, my main points for this... Ooh, weird. There we go, full power to get us up to 60. My first point, £9 is the high end of what I'm willing to pay for this. I'll do it because I like the HOAs. If I wasn't interested in HOAs and they were just a random wagon to me, I wouldn't be buying this. HOAs, for some reason, aesthetically, I just like them. I don't know if it's because they sort of have a very continental vibe to them. Can't say. I think these are actually built in Slovakia, but yeah. But overall, I think they're really cool. I enjoy them. I've got a patch to put in after this video, which includes some MRL branding for them, which would be cool. But overall, my view on them is they're good, but they're about £1 too expensive. What would have justified this to me, up and down, different livery. Something like DB Cargo. Just a livery on the train, same way that they did it for the, whatever the name of the DLC was, the Scottish one, the Scottish Freight DLC. I genuinely do not know what it was called. I'm really sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'll look it up. DLC EE. Yes, Edinburgh to Glasgow Engineering Express Pack. That. So that you've got the Freightliner Pink, which is inaccurate, but we'll live with it, and DRS. Just DB Cargo Red with the nice DB logo on the side. That would suit me up and down. EWS livery class 66-0 effectively is the most done to death train in Train Simulator, in Train Sim World. It used to be the GP38, now it's this. Yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But no, overall, what I'd like to say is I probably would enjoy Volume 3 of this, like the JNAC. JNAC maybe, or JJAs, like auto ballisters. Not sure how you do auto ballaster functionality within the game, but I'm sure some clever soul will figure that part out. Need to take my mouse, just so I can do that. But yeah, so overall, I genuinely like it. My rating overall for it's 9 out of 10. What does that compromise from? Value for money. I'm going to give it a 7. It is probably the least broken DLC that I've had for Train Sim World in a while. Like, it's feature complete. It doesn't have awful braking physics. Like, I genuinely enjoy driving with these on the back. How fast am I going? 55. Good time to check. But overall, so the aesthetic is, yeah, that's a 10. That's an easy 10. Actually, no, I'm going to downgrade it to a 9 because it'll not change the average because this was what I gave it last time. It'll be a 9 out of 10 on the aesthetic because, and this is the only thing that lets it down, we've got sand on the back here, and I've been a bit spoilt by AP and AR mods who do the bits of like dust flying off the top. Sand in a train like this, you will get dust flying off the top. Also, it'd be really good to have these on East Coast main line with the Middleton Towers to Google sand flow. Possibly like a random little one, just where it gets diverted by the Eckmore proper, like a Sunday morning kind of jobber. That would be kind of fun. You know, the joint line's blocked for whatever reason, so freight's running via the ECMO. Enjoy delaying your zoomers, mate. Enjoy being the reason I get home late. There we go, we'll go Ivan Coast for a bit now. It really holds the energy well because of the weight, which I like. And like I say, it looks the part. Like, this looks good. The EWS logo is well weathered. Like I say, or even XEWS DB, so you lose that logo there and you place that logo there with a DB sticker. That's all I would need. And I would give it a 10 value for money. But to me, it's just like I say, you know, when we pull into Hayes, I'll show you because I have all the majority of the 66s installed. Yeah, all but one, and they're all in this livery, and it's just a bit much. Even use the DB Shanker one, or you know, something like that, just for a bit of variety. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me. So I was trying to make a song out of it, but it ain't working. But no, overall, that's me for the moment. So, oh, hello, DSD. Give that a cheeky beep boop. Beep boopity. The old beep boopity. Beep boopity boopity. Not much to talk about in the cab. We've seen this cab before. We are actually going. I'm going to attempt to do the unloading at the end of the scenario, because there's basically at the end of the service. So we have 10 minutes that we sit in a head shunt and then we propel back. And because the game's the way the game is, yeah. Anyway, back in the cab. You can see we've been coasting for a few minutes, and 57, 58 miles an hour there, which is good. Yeah. But yeah, so today's been a good day for me actually. I'm recording this on Friday night. I'll let you into a secret. I first attempted to record this on Thursday night when it first came out. OBS crashed on me. After about 2 seconds of recording, and I didn't clock it until the end when I went to press stop, and I was like, oh, yeah, that was not a happy day. But overall, I'd like to say I've been enjoying driving this. And that's saying something because the 66 in Train Sim World, it's not a well-modelled train, let's be honest. The physics, to us on this one, feel about okay. The ammeter at the pullaways feels very difficult, and I don't know, you know, I would expect to be able to take at least notch 2 or 3 on a pullaway like that. That's just me. But yeah, notch 2 or 3 would be my expectation. Also, for GSMR, please. Thanks. Again, just don't even make it work. Just put a GSMR over the top of that. Bosh. 12 out of 10. Would thingy again. One of these, the Eurocab, would be nice. So that is a lot of the GB66s have what we call Eurocabs, which are basically a different cab design. Out of interest, is this issue still a factor? Nope, it's not. Good. So, yesterday as well, I noticed an issue where when I was standing up I was losing audio, but I think that was just an issue with my PC last night for whatever reason, or my game last night. But today, after I restart my PC, it's absolutely fine. So I got released from work because I had a welfare meeting at work, and yeah, I don't want to talk about it because I went into some really deep stuff that I'm not very comfortable talking about publicly yet, and I end up having a little bit of, am I getting quite close to having a cry? Yeah. Ooh, e-tickets. cannot reveal what I've just read. But holy balls. That's quite something. Oh, wee balls. I like this route because without the overheads, it feels a lot nicer. It feels very different, I guess. But I like it just because it feels like, you know, I'm driving through the countryside almost, and sort of watching the world go. Well, not the countryside, but like I'm driving into London, and you're just seeing like the population levels build up and build up, which I like. I've got bits of industry, some aggregate drops. Six. Hello. Next notch of power. Just get us back up to 60 again. I'm going to go full power for 60. Turn my fan off for a little bit. I don't think that's been picking up in the audio, which is quite good. I absolutely love the audio filtering that GeForce gives me. It's yeah. I will turn my camera on and show that the eye tracking that I've got enabled as well, but I'm sitting here topless right now, so no. You kinky so-and-sos, no. Not doing it. So the next landmark I'm really looking out for is Airport Junction, sorry. So that's where all the overhead line will reappear, and that's sort of where we need to think about slowing down, because just after Airport Junction at Harlington, which is where we are dropping off our train today. But to show you how far we've made it, we started off in Reading, which is down there, and that's right. That's Airport Junction, so that's West Drayton. So you've got some trains coming the way as well. Just to let you know, the mods I'm using today are all from the Trains and Community website, except obviously for the DLC. So the DLC is Great Western Express and the Cargo Line Volume 2 pack. The Mods are the Great Western Express Enhancement Pack pre-2016 version and the Train Someone for foliage upgrade. So this brings foliage in from the more modern route, so it's nicer foliage for this route. The trees all look a bit nicer. It's basically the AP Veg EP is what it is, but for TSW. And of course, it be free, which is always rather nice. What else is there for me to talk about today, as we're sort of cruising along here? Not much really, not much. Obviously next month is going to be Scotland month, so you're going to enjoy a full month, doing the accent and everything. A full month. Well, I suppose you will be enjoying a full moon as well. That's sort of how that sort of works. You know, for one full moon cycle of the of Scottish stuff. So it's Scottish route learners, but keeping variety in the variety videos. So see, for those of you who don't understand my upload schedule, Mondays you get a route learner video, Saturday, Sunday you get a variety. So that could be anything from Train Someone for passenger mode to can't remember, have you seen this yet? I'm not going to talk about it. Well, to I can't remember what's come out recently. Let's check. For those of you wondering, I record so the some of my videos are like 4 or 5 months in advance almost. So well, 2-3 months at least. So what have we got? DCS, of course, SimRail. Yeah, you got even that little sort of 9F rail tour, which was taking a 9F out of Metro, basically from Metro Centre, around Newcastle and back south. But it's just a route that I've never really, that's not really long enough to justify its own route learning video. But it's still a pretty cool little video to do, nevertheless. And I need to do some more videos for the midweek uploads because I'm currently about 4 weeks behind on those. I find I get myself really behind on one set of videos, either route learners or the variety. I'm never sort of consistent. I really struggle with one of the struggles I have. One of many struggles I have. This is West Drayton, I believe. No, that's Slough. My apologies. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, you can see what yeah. I don't know how I mistook the two for each other. Ignore the fact that I said anything whatsoever. But no, it's nice to be honest today. I was sort of stressing out the meeting because I'm a stress head. I really don't like being stressed. I'm just good at it. Okay, it's probably the best way that I could answer my the accusation of the way I am. But no, I'm gonna. Today was, it was good to have that meeting. Good to talk some things out, make it work. I don't feel like. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm going to stop talking about that and we're going to talk about happy things. Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Yeah, sorry. What are happy things? Always look on the bright side of life. We've got some good stuff coming from AP, which I'm excited for. So the Midland Mainline Enhancement Pack looks stunning by all accounts. I'm presuming that's going to be like as a standalone route, so I've not built anything on the Midland yet, but I'm hopeful that this will I'm hopeful, like I say, that this will, that this will sort of be good for that route. I've got quite a bit of scenario work in progress stuff, which will be cool for that. So I've been working on a lot of sort of southeast and south central stuff, and I'd love to add Thameslink to that. So I've done a London Bridge to Epsom 455 service, and I want to do a Luton, sorry, not Luton to Sutton, a St Albans to Sutton, because what the current format is for those, and do it that way, which would be quite fun. But yeah, overall, I am. Oh, I know what I'm gonna have for dinner. I had a burger last night. I can't. Yeah, but overall, there's some good dev stuff coming on. My problem with doing dev stuff at the moment is both, obviously, because for those who don't know, I work on board for I work on train for a large TOC on the East Coast Main Line. All opinions, if you can figure out who it is, all opinions expressed in this video are my own, and may or may not be those of my employers, or any companies, trade unions, or other organisations that I may be affiliated with. There you go. That's my standardised disclaimer out the door. Yeah. But no, I just genuinely, I struggle to do East Coast mainline stuff when I'm not at work. Like, there comes a point where you just have your fill of a certain route and you're like, no, please kill me. I'd rather not have to do this ever again, please kill me. Like the on Train Simulator website, I'm Emily Scenarios. Because that's all I upload on there, and I upload copious amounts of them, 115 at present. But in all seriousness with that, it's figuring out a good balance for me is the key right now, because what I don't want to be doing. No! There we go. Power on. I'm going to get up to 60 again because I've dropped. So 55 is the slowest I want to be, and I'm at 53. So just drag the train up to speed. Yeah. Back in the room. So, I've been doing a lot, and train sims, bear in mind, they all take a lot of effort. Most of them are 30 minutes to an hour long. Let's assume they're all 45 minutes long, and they take roughly twice as long to make as they do to drive. And that's if it's a non-populated route, like not a busy route. So like something like Manchester Huddersfield. Sorry, no, yeah, Manchester Leeds. That would take me about 2-3 hours to do an hour-long scenario. So it's 2 to 3 times as long, really. But like that London Bridge to Sutton, that took me ages because I just had the amount of AI I had to place in it, and statics, and getting static to look right, and the flyovers to work, and all that kind of stuff. It takes patience, and yeah. And I don't want to go down the route of payware, but some of my stuff's got 300 plus downloads, and so clearly people are enjoying it, right? That's the logic there. Clearly people do be enjoying it. That's sort of on the high end, really. Yeah, this is West Drayton. So, you got the banner appeared in 5 platforms. That's how I remember West Drayton. And I just, buy a girl a beer, basically, is what I'm saying. If you enjoy my work, buy me a beer or a pizza. Should that be like my donation tiers? Buy me a beer, £5. Oh, so buy me a tea, £1. Buy me a beer, £5. Buy me a pizza, 20 quid. So I think gameplay is just something that's very much underappreciated, I think, in the world of train sim, I really think it is. No, actually, I'm going to go idle. I'm going to take the brake off. That was a mistake on my part. I want to start braking as I dive under Airport Junction. I'll stay at 50 miles an hour for now, that's absolutely fine. Out of interest, has that intermodal caught me off? No, it has not. That's fun. Even on the map. Huh. Wonder if that's because it's a different day. So, in a previous run of this, we got overtaken by an intermodal when we dropped into the side, which was quite cool. So that's not our sidings. This is Airport Junction going over the top of us. I'm going to give it a beat and then we'll pop some brake. Bear in mind, we'll be at 15 exiting Hayes and Harlington platforms. I'll probably put brake on going over the AWS magnet. I'm sorry, I'm going early. We'll just go for a light brake application. But yes, so that's happened. What else have I been up to that I can talk about? Right, no, yeah. So yeah. But like I say, basically just like buy me a beer. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like I say, gameplay and train sim is an underappreciated genre, or discipline, I should say. Single amber, right ahead. I'm just going to roll up to it at this speed because, you know, I'm hopeful the signal will set a road for us. But, yeah. The Burger King? No. I said no burgers. Being good. I'm gonna be so good. I'm gonna be so good. How much is that? Oh! That's insane. Prescription glasses delivered in as low as 30 minutes. That just doesn't feel right. Can you do... Oh no, so that's... Oh, you just say what prescription. Oh. Do that. And that. So I could, in theory, just get proper glasses. Yeah, I could just do 000 on prescription glasses and get some actual nice clear lenses. Huh. It's worth thinking about that for costume glasses. Yes, so I'm going to tab the signal. Procedure signals indicate. Now, that is an amber according to the HUD. You see it, I see it, we continue. I'm not sure what the limitation there is, but I'm presuming it's one of the route, not one of this scenario. And Great Western Express, it needs redone, to be honest. It's a lovely route, and it's actually quite a nice one to drive even still. But yeah, got a train 25 minutes behind us, so we're not holding any passengers up. At least not stopping here. Yeah, I could see Heathrow Express or Heathrow Connect would be what drops into here. But yeah. I'm going to sound the horn just because we had the whistle board there. That's the aggregate side I'm going to drop into. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to end the snippet here, because we basically just go forward into the... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do a jump cut once we get into the head jump. I'm going to make you sit through this with me. Yeah. That's the kind of bitch that I am. Oh no, there is a freight train drawing up behind us. Oh well, we delayed him regardless. Lol. LOL. That is why you don't chase reds though. So we obviously went up to 60 and sort of sat there and dropped down a little bit, and he could have just sort of kept effectively the same average speed as us. But then, sort of chasing, just basically ignoring, kept chasing basically single ambers changing to reds. But then we slowed down a little bit early. He wouldn't have had time to react. He would have spatted and probably gone at the back of us. So that's why, yeah, you've got to drive safe. So, oh, that's the stop point there. See, like that DV Shank livery on this, flaming glorious. I love the dynamic loading on this. This is different than what it was last time I saw that. Just creeping forward through the loop. You basically need to draw up to the end. I think this is probably a loop and a head shunt, but 40 metres. So basically, as soon as we get off the end of this bridge, we'll come up to a stand, and then we'll wait for the service to. Well, wait. When the service ends, I'll pause and just sit here for 10 minutes and we'll set back into there. I can't do it before then because I've got to wait for the dispatcher to set the road for a minute. Won't do it until I am sorted. And there we go. So that's all set for now. So you can see it took us 38 minutes. What I want to do though is I want to say return to free roam. I'm going to sit here and then we'll set back into the head shunt. I'll come back in a moment. Just like that, we're back. We've got about 20 seconds until the surface starts. Yeah, 10. We'll sit here and we'll just pretend like we're hanging out the cab window. And that we can actually, okay, we've been radioed to say we can set back, whatever. Well, typical that. Going to put into reverse, notch one. Here, bang, compressors. That's a weird place for it to reflect, but okay. So there's no sort of low speed stuff or like contact noises, which is interesting. That's an audio glitch I get. Well, not an audio glitch, but an audio they could do better. Like that 166 would be louder than us, but IRL these two wouldn't be buffered up like that when in. Yeah, that could be why this is struggling to pull it so much. Is that if these are all sort of effectively so this could be the physics issue. I'm just going to apply the local brake just to hold us in position. So you always want to have like a little bit of a slack there to give a bit of effectively to give the local to pick up one whack and then another, then another. You wouldn't solidly couple the whole thing because otherwise you'd just have a nightmare. It's a bit like model railways. When you use tension lock couplings, you've got, the local gets a little bit of speed, then it takes the first wagon, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. Yeah. Also, do not know why the ammeter goes really big, then really small. But I have noticed that as well. And that's, I think, again, that's a trading sim issue, not this DLC issue. Right. The road, please. Has that been set for me now? Yep, it has. Okay, yeah, I've got the road. I'll go notch 2. It's a bit of a... That's weird, that, isn't it? That I'm sitting back here, and I'm getting like little bits of wheel squeal. In fact, what I actually want to do is 2.0 miles an hour. Start. Step back at 5 miles an hour. Use the slow speed control. Okay, it was just the fact that I hadn't reached the away because I'm an idiot. I'm just covering the hood on, not because I need to be told how fast to drive, but because I want to make sure that this works. Usually at 2.5 miles an hour, or yeah, 2.5 to, yeah, we'll do 2.5 just for sanity's sake. See, you've got the junction sound there, which is nice, but you've got no actual rolling sound. So that's a bit of a sound issue for this part of the train. Arguably, you've not got masses of sound on a train here at this stage either, but you should have something. Also, why am I slow speed control then? Oh my god. Uh-oh. There you go, you got brake squeal, which is nice. Let the brake off. I'm going to start the unload. So, you got the go via location here. I just want to unload a few wagons just so that we can see what it looks like and take it in from there. In fact, I'm going to actually bring the HOA to a stand over the unloader. Just see if it doesn't start on its own and if I can do one myself. Oh, hello. That's cool. Didn't know the JNAs had made it onto here. So we've actually got 3 different aggregate wagons on this route now. Yeah, you got the MRL. That is a mod as well, the brandedness there. Okay, these are load automatically. Let's have a look. And that's what an empty one looks like. Let's look at a second. 3 miles an hour is absolutely fine speed to set back at. To unload in here. Just drops out. Like I say, that looks more like aggregate when it gets to the bottom, to be fair, but the stretched out version just looks like sands. We're just going to set back through. We'll do our unload, and then we'll call the video there. Overall, what are my thoughts on the aggregate pack? Like I say, it's a 9 out of 10. Could it be better? Of course it could. Generally, you can always find some sort of snags in a pack or in something. Am I probably a bit more critical of TSV products than MTSC ones? Yeah, but then again, Skyhook is a large game studio, and they're charging a premium. You know, if you're charging a premium of, like I say, £9 for a wagon pack, make it worth every single goddamn penny, is my opinion. Also, that sound, make it louder. That will be deafening almost, that sound of gravel coming out, which is what this, I think, is supposed to be. 005. Is that working? I've got the DVD isolated just because we're setting back through here, but yeah. Yeah, that's perfection, really. Ooh, the intensity's really picked up on the traffic front, hasn't it? Ballast drops going through. One. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to end the video there, folks, though. So thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If there is anything else... So if let me know what you thought of this pack in the description down below. And I need to do a phone call out for that. If there's anything else I can do to help, you know where we are. Open from 8 AM till 10 AM. 364 days a year. Speak to you soon. Bye. No. Anyway, do like the video, comment any suggestions for future videos, and don't forget to subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis. Until next time, guys. Curse you, DSD. Curse you.